And up next, we got a good scrap between Oban Elliott and Preston Parsons. And originally, I was thinking it was a bit of a mismatch. I didn't get the line, but looking into it a little bit more, I'm still leaning with Parsons, but I do see the lines fairly close, and I think that it is a competitive fight. Oban Elliott on the feet, he's going to be the faster guy. He's going to be a little bit sharper with his offense, but defensively, he has a lot of issues, man. He's very hittable. He's just pulling back, trying to pull counter. But if you can close that gap on him, you could touch his chin, and we've seen him get dropped in multiple fights. Preston Parsons, he doesn't have the same kicking game as Elliott. He doesn't throw the nice straight punches that Elliott does. And he's hittable himself, but I feel like Parsons is a little bit more defensively responsible in terms of keeping his hands high. He pressures forward, tries to kind of implement his own game, and I think that the striking is going to be close. I feel like Parsons is going to be coming forward, controlling the octagon, but Elliott might be landing some clean shots, and then I think Parsons is going to land some heavy, brawling type shots. And ultimately, though, I think it is going to come down to who has the better control or who's the better wrestler ultimately, because I think both these guys are kind of guys that have solid wrestling, but they've lacked that top control. Elliott has been a little bit better at taking the back and controlling the back, but I feel like Parsons is probably the better wrestler in this matchup. So I think Parsons could probably win most of the wrestling exchanges, get on top, be the guy getting the takedowns, and I don't know if either guy's going to necessarily be able to control. So even if Elliott could reverse scramble, get on top, I think Parsons will just get back up and take him down again, and that could ultimately be the difference in the fight. As far as cardio goes, both these guys have really good cardio, so I don't think either fighter is going to slow down. And I think this fight likely goes to decision, honestly, and I got to go with Preston Parsons.